The daily occurrence of next-door neighbours arriving unannounced may be over, as a new report suggests only 7% of us leave the back doors open for unexpected visitors. Thanks to rising fears about crime and security, we're much more wary about leaving our homes open for friends to just turn up and pop in. However, it's great news for people who find themselves drawing the curtains and hiding behind the door at the first sign of a guest. How do you cope with the whole, you know, an unannounced guest and open door policy thing?
It's horrible doing these topics, isn't it? Because you know that all your friends are at home watching. When we used to live in Northumberland, in the house that my sister still lives in now, it used to be called Pop-In Palace, because literally people couldn't pass it without popping in. And there was one morning, it was about 9:15 in the morning, so it must have been a day when I wasn't doing the school run or something, and I went downstairs to get a cup of tea, and there were 12 people in my kitchen, none of whom had anything to do with my family whatsoever. And it was literally, it was like the lady that used to sort of do for us, you know, her hubby had popped round and there was somebody else's brother's sister's wife's... And I just walked in, everyone just ignored me. They were all just having a cup of tea. And although that was obviously, that was a one-off to that extent, I think because when you're working away and you're busy, that your time is precious. My most hated expression is, yoo-hoo, because I think, oh, no. And it's not that I don't, 9 times out of 10, love the person who has yoo-hooed me. It's just that I'm not quite ready for them yoo-hooing me. There's also been times when, and in fact, only the other day, so friends don't try to work it out, because it was nobody that I really love. But Matthew, my eldest, came upstairs and went, Mum, beep is here. And I went, no, Matthew, please, because I haven't been very well. And he went, it is like having a 12-year-old for a mother. He said, get some clothes on and get downstairs. And then, of course, I look like Wreck of the Hesperus. So when I have to sort of, with my, like, greasy hair, because I've not been very well. Have I said I'd not been very well? Not been very well. Put this sort of towel on and go downstairs and pretend I'd just come out the shower. And so I just... Or it's not like people have to give me 3 days' notice. I just like, are you in? Can I come round? Yeah. Because it doesn't mean that I don't love them. It just means I'm not in the mood at that point.
You're always in the mood, aren't you, Colleen?
I like what you did there. That's very scary for me, because I only live up the road from her. I'm never, ever going round again and you-hooing her. I've got to say I'm the complete opposite. I absolutely love it. I love it when people go, you know, I'm outside, put the kettle on. I never think, oh, God, ever. I love it. I think because when I grew up, and I grew up in such a big family, so we always had loads of people there. And so I love all of that. And normally the people that do it are the people that I feel totally at ease with. So, you know, if I am still in my pyjamas at 2 o'clock, it's friends. I'll go,
It's quite difficult to pop into Coles, though, as she does have electric gates. So it can't happen that often.
It does, because they press the buzzer. And I never, ever go, you're not coming in.
You can't have a life. What, are you there all the time to have these people coming in all the time?
How very dare you? I mean, not there. It doesn't happen every day, unfortunately. It doesn't happen a lot, actually, now that you mention
surely,
it.
if
Nobody yoo-hoos me.
You're working hard and then somebody tips up out... I think it's terrible. I'm really pleased to see people. I need a day's notice, at least. Right. I've always got stuff in the fridge. Because if I'm working, I'm not there. And if I haven't been working, I'm resting. And the last thing I want is for
you want to come across as the... So when they turn up, your house is spotless, you've got the food in, and you look like
not
Mrs.
at all.
Perfect.
Honestly, I just hate being caught on the hop. My time is busy and I have got other things to do. I really have, in my home. So if somebody comes and sits there and wants to talk to me, I'm like, what? What do you want?
No.
You know?
And it might just be that because, as I say, because my house is full, because I've got the young ones and I've got, you know, and I've got Tim and I've got Matthew, that on the odd occasion I'm on my own. It doesn't mean that I'm actually doing anything particular.
Yeah.
But no, I'm not. But it just means that I just want that little bit of time on my own. That's all.
I just think it's a courtesy.
I have done that as well. I have gone around the house like that so that they can't see me under the window like a commando in the army. Like that.
Hiding. There was one... Actually, this comes from my mum and dad, actually, I think. One Christmas, which is really sacred in our house. You know, the tree and Dad stands and we all have our cup of tea and then we're all sat there. I was only little and we heard the crunching on the gravel and everybody froze. And we're in the middle of nowhere on this farm, so, you know, who is it going to be at 10 o'clock on Christmas morning? And there were these complete strangers. And my dad went, who are they? And my mother went... Oh, my goodness, she said, that's Violet, second cousin removed to the last half-cousin of the half-sister of the... I think they've come on the off chance. And Dad went, hide. And we all hid in the cupboard. And I'm going, what are you doing here in the cupboard?
I remember doing that when I was about 7. I can remember hiding in the cupboard in my bedroom and just... My mum came in, you know, she said... I could hear this friend had come round. I thought, even at 7, oh, I don't want to play with them. So I hid, and my mum came in. She's just in here. Oh, she's not in here. And then she sort of went, what are you doing in the cupboard? I said, I'm not here. I can't tell her you're in the cupboard. Yes, you can, just to go away. And bless her, Mum was really good and went, I can't find her at the moment. Come back later. And I've done that ever since. Yeah. So, there we go. We'd really like to hear your stories on this one today. I have come out the cupboard since then. I don't mean I've been in there all that time.